I can see why Trump likes Speaker Johnson. He spins with the best of them. So let me show you this video, and then we're going to come back and talk about it.
So as you all noticed tonight, we, as soon as the discharge petition received the 218th signature, we brought it up on unanimous consent, and that would, as you know, make it, we get it through the process immediately. The Democrats, shockingly, opposed it. So it was a staggering level of hypocrisy. I think some of them regretted it because within about a half hour of that, there was a lot of confusion, and some of them claimed that they did not object, but they did, and that's what happened on the floor. So we're going to put that on the floor for a full vote next week as soon as we get back. In the meantime, I'll remind everybody, the Oversight Committee has been working around the clock, even through the government shutdown, for maximum transparency and full disclosure, as we have all been for since the very beginning. There's now, by my count, I think it's around 50,000 pages of documents that have been released. There was another big tranche that came out today, another 20,000 pages. They have combed through the Epstein estate files, which, I'll remind everyone, was not even anticipated in the discharge petition. And that's been a treasure trove, because included in that was Epstein's own personal financial ledgers, his travel logs, and his daily calendar, and all sorts of other things. So that's going to continue. The subpoenas are being supplied with.
Okay. We're going to deal with the unanimous consent in a moment, because that's the big topic here. First things first, the Oversight Committee has been working on trying to go through all of the information that they're getting from the Epstein estate. These emails that have been coming out, those are not the emails that have been released by the Department of Justice. That's been stuff that the Oversight Committee has gotten from the Epstein estate, and only Democrats have released emails. Republicans who control that committee have not released anything. Just so you're aware, all of those emails that you're getting as a result of Democrats releasing them, not Republicans. But let's deal with the unanimous consent. What happened was the government opened back up. That latest Democratic representative got sworn in, and she immediately signed the discharge petition, getting it to the 218 signatures needed. So then the Republicans pulled this slick move where they were going to put it on the floor immediately for unanimous consent. And the Democrats did block that. Why? Because the Democrats want a full vote on it. Unanimous consent is where you don't have to have every member of the House on record as having voted yes or no on an item. In the House, unanimous consent is a legislative procedure used for routine or non-controversial business, allowing a single member to request that a certain action be taken without a formal vote. This request is granted only if no other member objects, and it is a shortcut to expedite proceedings like approving routine bills, waiving points of order, or limiting debate time. Before a unanimous consent request is made, it must first be cleared by a majority and minority party leader, by the majority and minority leadership, as well as the relevant committee leadership. The Republicans put it up for unanimous consent so that their members in the House of Representatives would not have to be on record as voting yes, release the files, or no, don't release the files. The Democrats want the files released, and they want every single member of the House of Representatives on record as voting yes or no for it. The unanimous consent attempt was an attempt to hide the votes of Republican members, because it is now thought that in addition to the 7 Republicans that have already signed on saying, yeah, we're going to vote yes to release this, which is enough to get it done when you add in all of the Democratic votes. In addition to those 7 Democrats, it is now rumored that there could be over 100 members of the House of Representatives that would vote yes on this if they were forced to have an up or down vote, because they can't go back to their districts and tell their constituents that they voted against releasing the Epstein files. The unanimous consent was a ploy. It was a way to hide the votes, the members' votes, and the Democrats called them on that bullshit. It's a staggering level of hypocrisy. No, the staggering level of hypocrisy is you continuously saying to the press how you're in favor of full transparency, but now, in addition to after hiding the Epstein files all this time, now that you're forced to vote on releasing them, you want to hide your members' votes. That's not transparency, boo. fuck you. Have a floor vote. Everybody votes up or down, and we're going to see how many people voted no on releasing the Epstein files. We're going to see how many people are going to be officially on record as protecting a pedophile. Nice try, Mike.